Okay, I'm in for the Pisces reading. I'm having a hard time going live. I wanted to try and go live here, but I'm going to record because I wanted to see if I dropped any frames here. Having a hard time going out live. Okay, so anyway, this won't go out live. This will just go out. Okay. Technical stuff here. Okay, Pisces, love, sex, and romance. Here we go. Just gonna start. We have the, you know what? If you have a question about the cards, let me know. Okay, get my goggles on here. First card is Five of Cups. This is disappointment, sadness, sorrow, dealing with depressive states here that we may be in. Okay, so not feeling too rosy here is the sense they're giving me. Now the next card, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is good though, because this shows that there's a turn here coming, and this guy's pretty excited. I'm noticing, we're talking about webs in our energy report. I'm noticing a web here, and the sense here is that we may be caught in either a depressive web or you know, there's a change of fortune here to get us out of that phase. Okay, so the next card, Nine of Wands. Yeah, we seem to be, some of these Pisces may be in a mode here where we are stressed and worry and anxiety. There's a fearful state some of us might be in here. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, we're caught in a web, is what they said. Caught in a web. The Wheel of Fortune here is a symbol of change, no matter. So if we are in stress and sorrow and sadness, we are going to have something happen here that will bring us out of that. Okay, we're going to move into the next row of cards. On the romance deck, Five of Cups, what do they have to say about that? 21, the World. That is a completion of a cycle. So this is what they're telling me. This completion of sadness, sorrow, depression, all of this stuff. It could be coming to an end here. This is what the fate has in store, is what they said. Now on the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Seven of Cups, and that's interesting because that shows an energy, if we're talking about mates here, of adoration, someone giving quite highly to us in a way that is, in this card we have people out at a dance and they are, sorry about the glares guys, I'm just trying to figure it out. So anyway here, the World, the cycle of sadness, depression. So if we're in this anxiety, it's all going to start changing in a good direction. Now the next card here speaks to, I want to get that in frame here. Speaks to adoration from a partner, right? Again, the sex here doesn't matter. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm distracted by little things. Oh yeah. Public displays of affection is what this is about. They're at a dance and he's fawning all over her. It could be the other way, depending on where you sit here. But sense is there's someone here that deeply cares and adores us, and this is maybe the change of fate that is coming to take us out of this web that we are currently in of depression and sadness. Okay, so the Nine of Wands here, which is the stress and anxiety. What does the romance have to say about that? Well, what do you know? 9. We have 2 9s here. Coming to a completion of a cycle. This is the wish come true card. Again, we have, I always depict in the, like it's depicted in the card that we kind of have, I don't know if this thing will focus good, but the picture of these two people, he is blooming happy. There's somebody here is just happy with the Pisces. Now, if you're Pisces male, it could be the same way. Somebody is very happy and wanting to be with you is the sense here. We may not have any clue of this, is the sense they're giving me. This is why sadness and depression, because we just don't have a clue that there's someone that's wanting to be with us and fawn over us, is what they gave me fawning, someone that wants to fawn over us. So there's a high connection from somebody here that just we either seem to be unaware of or distracted by other negative things. Okay, so there's your romance life. The world is here to change things. A lot of times this world card in the romance talks to pressures, outside pressures that keep the romance down. There's someone here that wants to create great displays of affection towards you in public is what they said. I don't know if this person likes to show you off or if that's the kind of thing. I get a sense here that you're quite the they said arm candy, but you know, there's a sense it's making me laugh. There's a sense here someone wants to show you off highly. Okay, and then here is really I feel the masculine energy. Again, it could flip, it could be a feminine energy, just for whatever your situation is. I feel like you make someone greatly happy. We may be a little bit tense here is the sense, but you know, kind of like we're coming from that block of mud, right? The darkness, and then we get into someone that's just so elated to be with us. This is what I'm getting. So we're a little apprehensive about it, but this other person is just like they're totally lost in you. Okay, so we can move on down the road here. 21, again, 21 is coming to completion of a cycle, and 2 9s here, right? The cycle that they want to complete is the depression and the sadness. Want to get this person, this Pisces, in a better mode. On top of the world card, we get the King of Wands. Now, he is someone who is honest, experienced, and displays a formal front. Yeah, I get that this is the person coming in. Yeah, I'm getting a glare there, man. I'm just gonna move that over so we don't get a glare. This king, he's very much on his throne. It's an earned place he's got there. I do feel a sense of calm. I mean, a lot of these kings in this deck are just kind of sitting there. They have really no expression or nothing exudes from them. But here I do get a sense of calm demeanor on the outside, but a bubbling. They're going, but don't let that fool you, because there's a bubbling on the inside, and especially when it comes in the direction of the Pisces. Okay, as we move to expand on this card, this is easier. We get the Hermit. Silence, chastity, and detachment. There's that little bit of apprehensiveness that I was feeling. Here it is. The Hermit is the sense that we may be dealing with a lot of this may be internal stuff. The sadness may be a lot of internal things going on here. We may have a sense of going inside to figure things out. Yeah, my eyes are blurry today. Chastity. This may be an issue. We're talking about love and sex. We may be deciding to just halt on the sexual side of this if it's a new relationship or what have you. I don't get a sense here there. Well, I kind of get more of a new sense here. Someone's just coming at us in a force that we're not used to this. And because of that, we may have a sense of feeling a little bit detached and keeping, not being ourselves, really is the sense that I get, because this person is so overwhelmingly coming forward in such an energy. Now, on top of the, dreams come true, and then the back is like nightmares and dreams. This is kind of the opposite, but there's the same 9. And again, 9 is coming close to the end of the cycle, because the tarot, it only goes up to 10. So we're coming close to depleting what it is that is underneath us that makes us stressed or anxiety ridden. Making our dreams come true in a romantic kind of way, though we may be apprehensive about it, because it's coming on so strong, is what they're saying. Now, on top of that, we get the Knight of Pentacles. This is an opportunist, and he is the bearer of gifts. So there's a sense here. Now, we got 2 knights Well, we got a knight and a king, really. Give me a moment. The Knight of Pentacles, usually he has a strong foundation that he is trying to build. This is what matters most to him. He is an opportunist, so he seizes opportunities as they come at him. So he is very much a hustler in the sense of the word. Now, don't get me wrong here on the wrong side. We are talking about love, but the bearer gifts, I do feel like there's somebody here. Now, this may be another character because we got two characters here, but I'm going to go off the vibe that this is one because they're showing the energies merge. So the sense here is we have someone here who's an action taker when it comes to making money and earning finances. We have someone here who's very much action oriented, wanting to expand their financial sector. And then we also have the energy of someone who is honest, loyal. You know, they may have a formal front here that they come with. Okay. Yeah, I do feel this is one person at the moment. Okay, so now we're going to get into my infinity cards here and on the spiritual side, see what happens. I made these for to dive deeper into the spiritual side. And I also gave connotations to come into the love and sex areas. So we'll see how this transfers. Now, Pisces, we started, did we not, from here? No, Five of Cups. So again, there's a cycle of disappointment that's trying to end here. And we're getting close. And this, there may be a masculine coming in our field that may actually tip us over into the joy and happiness side here. On top of that, we get the icosahedron. Yeah, that's 20s, talking about transformation. And what do you know? It's water. We're dealing with water here. So the sense is that there is a transformation going to happen here in this sadness, the sorrow that we may be carrying. Sympathy for ourselves is what they said. We may be feeling a deep darkness here. Well, they're going not so deep, but definitely dark, where we just feel like nothing is going right. So the 20s is a number to keep in mind. Now, we are on the 16th as I film this. I'm on the 16th of November. So this may happen by the 20th of December because these readings are going into the December month here. November, December. So keep that in mind. 20 is maybe significant in some kind of way. But there's a transformation wanting to happen where in the water sign, and what do you know? We got Pisces here. So the sense here is the soul, the spirit, everything is transforming into a new, a new system here. Okay, so as we get into the center here, again, the Wheel of Fortune, fate is coming into order. And it has to do with someone who has a lot of affection that they want to display in public for you. And then also the Hermit is here letting us know that we may have a little bit of a detachment through this process. And also on the sexual side, holding back because we just don't know. Maybe we can trust this. Feeling a little unsure. Our footing is not solid is the sense I get. Now on top of that, the Infinity card is complex square. Yeah. And that's usually, this thing doesn't turn. It's a square. It's not like a circle where it revolves and it's smooth. It's a little choppy. So the sense here is that things are going to be a little choppy at first for the Pisces. Going to have a hard time accepting this. The sense is that we've just had in the love sector, it's just been all crazy kinds of crap, and nothing's been smooth, nothing's been good, nothing. And so really what I'm getting here, again, it may not be all Pisces, just what I'm picking up on. And the just give me a minute. Yeah, there's a mindset here that what we've had, yeah, and in the energy report I was saying too as well, we have come from a past where things have gone a certain way, and now energies have flipped. You know, the 1111, there's a lot of portals here that dropped a lot of energy, as much as possible, and because of this the changes are going to be huge, and part of that is going to be looking at our past and seeing what happened there, and looking at our future and getting a grip of things being so different. It's like, yeah, I can't even. So the complex square is just saying it's going to be a little choppy getting into this relationship. No matter how good and dreamy and wonderful this person is to us, we're going to have a hard time accepting it. It's going to be a little bumpy. Okay, as we move on to the dude. Okay, the Knight here. There is an opportunist energy. The sense they're giving me is it's not on the bad side of things. This guy just, he utilizes what he needs to get forward, and we're not abusive with it, is what they said. We're not being abusive with it. The bearer of gifts, this man may express to you in gifts what how he feels. Okay, now the Infinity card, germ of life, creator. This is interesting because this is the beginning stages, right? Creating life itself moves in this way. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Now, we've come from, I gotta go back. We've come from a stage of stress and anxiety here quite highly. This is within our own selves, okay? Now, we have a wish and a dream for our future, and what do you know? This is the card that makes it come true. The problem is we have such a vision for our future that this may mirror exactly what it is that we want, to the degree that we don't know if it is too good, this thing, too good to be true. This was in the last love reading. Excuse me, holy. It's gonna create a situation where there's a person that comes along here. He has I feel like this creator, okay, let's just get down to it here. This creator vibe, what they're saying to me is we can create things with this person. We can create a new life by a baby. But again, we're having celibate issues here, so this is going to be a little hard. But this may be down the road. Also, the other thing is, it's not just in that area. It can be in business, friendship, all of these different areas. This man can create open doors, he can do a lot for us, is the sense. And not just a baby making or da-da-da. This person is going to really open his opportunistic abilities in your direction. And he's going to be proud to do so, is the sense that I get. So the creator is really the manifesting whatever we want here. This man is going to help you get where you need to go in whatever way you want to go. And again, this is going to be something that the Pisces is going to go, what? How do you, what? So there's going to be a lot of, yeah, weird stuff like that. So, okay. There's your reading. Now I got the Infinity Love cards I'm going to put on here. They can throw spins. And then we'll end off with an animal here. We'll see what happens. So as we go back to the transformation of water. And again, the 20th of a month. It could be this month. It could be next month. There may be things going on here that tip us over. Now, on top of that energy of getting rid of depression, because we got someone coming in our field that's really going to make us happy, is the sense I get. We have 44, crisis. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to move on. I'm going to let it all unfold, because they did say when I was shuffling the cards, they're like, we need those the second Infinity deck, like the love deck. And I'm like, oh, I said, that can throw monkey right. They're going, yes. Because it's not all straightforward. So again, on the complex square, again, the feeling of things meshing here. What do we get? Power 3. Power sits. Let me look at this pile again here, because we have the fortune, right? Wheel of Fortune is there. We'll just go down here to say there's something fated coming in here. Maybe that person is fated to come into our field here, right? And that person is very affectionate, wanting to show that outwardly to us. The Hermit is the sense of the Pisces being in a stage where either, and this is what they're going here, this may not be so easy for us to accept displays of affection in public. This may be hard for us to deal with, not only and again, the silence, this may be someone that we are not talking to at this point, which is highly what I get. It's either a new introduction or someone we have stopped talking to. Chastity, again, not bringing sex into the mix. I feel like the Pisces, that's a strategy for them. They just really want to take the sex out of it and see what happens here. And if we have someone who just wants to keep walking or doesn't have the patience, this is this is kind of a strategy for them. And then the detachment, I feel like we are going to kind of not know how to handle this affection, is the sense I'm getting. I may not know how to handle that properly because there's such a lack of it, right, in our regular life. And again, the complex square. So this person may be on the other side of, so anything that we're missing, that person is going to have. So if we like our space, they're going to like to be in everything that you do. This kind of thing, this may be exactly what's coming in. And so that is going to be a hard sell. That's what's going to create the choppiness here. And power, this, I mean, you're speaking to ego right now, but that's usually has something to do with gaining power. Now, again, this man can connect us with things that can help us become more powerful as ourselves, but we got to watch that it doesn't interfere with the ego. Now, as we move on here, the depression, the wishes come true. We're just going to hang that anxiety out the window. And we're going to move on to the wishes coming true. Through this man, again, I do feel these two a king and a knight. He may be in between a king and a knight. He may be someone who is developing their finances in order to become the king that he wants to be in the wands area. Now, again, this man can help manifest things forward for us, including, I do get babies and whatnot. Now on top of that, we get, oh my goodness, salvation. Would you look at that? So this is kind of a wild reading. I don't know what to say, because the sense they're giving me is this man could be our salvation. He could help empower us, but there's a crisis here. So here we go on another train. This could be someone who is currently, we may be in a crisis situation with them. So either right now we are in silence, we are not talking, or we could be in a situation here. I do want to pull another card. With it said, look at the bottom of the deck. So here we go, on and off. Yeah, we got an on and off. So this is someone who we know of. We may have had a back and forth relationship going on here. Things not so solid, right? This on and off energy is dangerous. Power pulls between the two partners. But overall, this man could be our salvation because he could power us up in ways. But for whatever reason, at this point, we're not talking. Interesting. So that's the reading. Now I'm going to give your animal card. And the animal card we get for you is the swan. Now the swan, isn't that interesting? Because 20 is the number they attach. Again, 20, right? Significant here. I felt that highly. I usually don't bring numbers out too much if they don't stick out in 3D for me. And again, this one's 20, and it's talking about beauty, and it's talking the swan. The swan here is there's an energy here again. Blind, we're blind. We may be blind, right, to the power of this man. We may not understand fully what this man can do for us on all levels. We don't understand. Yeah, we're feeding into an energy here that we're blind to the powerfulness of the man. He is in his own right trying to move forward and build his own life in a financial way and also in a powerful way. Now, if we go back to this King of Wands, we're talking about someone who may be quite formal. So that may be the blindness that they're talking about. Someone who cannot or does not maybe, I don't know, if we got displays of affection, you might have to, if you know if this fits you, you know your sign who might be a question mark to fit this, you better look at the other side of the fence, because they're showing me, well, we might have to look into their sign. Now, the sense here, the swan, they mate for life, and they are fiercely loyal. You know, like, yeah, they're taking me back to a video I saw on YouTube about these ducks, and this one guy was trying to help the duck's partner, right? She was in the water stuck or something. She had something on her, and the guy is trying to be good, and the partner, you know, the partner duck was like coming through. The swan was coming through and attacking him, and he's like, "I'm just trying to help you," but then after he realized he was freeing her. Here we go. After he realized he was freeing her, they both came to see this man after. I'm gonna have to edit this. So again, she's blind to certain things, maybe blind to love alone. Sorry, I just, I get downloads, I cannot wipe them off, so I'm just gonna power through it. The woman is blind to love that this man can carry. That is the fate that is going to come through here. The expression of love that needs to be impressed upon this woman, she has no idea. The reason that she may be releasing from this on and off relationship, she's creating this, he or she may be creating this because they do not understand what true love is. So this is what fate wants to show you. But be careful of the power pulls, because this person may be your salvation, and if we remove them so much so, because there is only one swan here, and if we remove them so much so, we will be individualized as we go forward. 20s are significant. We may have contact by the 20th or of this month or next month, November, December, from this person, or some kind of pivotal tipping point happens in this way. Man, these readings. Yeah. So there you are. That's your reading, Pisces, for November into December. Man, that was emotional. Anyway, I'm part Pisces, that's probably why. Okay, take care, guys. Have fun and be kind, and we will talk to you soon. I'm basically, announcements. I will be coming live on the 22nd of this month, Monday the 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Canada, so I'm right in the middle. Check it out. You can come in for a free reading or free healing, whatever you want. We'll just do it up for you that night. Keep your eyes open for that. And also check out my communities tab. I have a lot of stuff I'm posting there. Not only musical accompaniments to the videos, but you know, anything that I feel or guided, they're going, post it in your page. They tell me, post it in your page. People need to see. It's going to be in my communities tab. I do not have any other social media. I have one page on whatever, but I can't do anything there, so it's kind of shut. I'm shutting it down. But nonetheless, when I find a good format or something that isn't politically backed, I will be going in that direction. So again, take care, have fun, and be kind, and we will talk to you soon.